following material may contain sex, coarse language, and violence.
He means that he has a radar system that...
The radar doesn't work like that.
Well, I don't know how to put it then, but...
It's likely related to that information you'll collect later.
Well, I look forward to it then.
Looks like we may have found their hideout, but there's nothing we can do to them for now.
Then it sounds like a later boss thing.
Yes.
Are Valen or Valeria available to talk, just in case they know anything about phase-shifting properties?
I don't know. You'll have to ask them.
We can call them. It's all right. Thank you, Mr. X. If we find if they do have phasing technology or something they could help us detect it, we'll make sure we pass it on to you.
Oh, show them what we found in the desert too.
He threw it away.
Oh, never mind. Scratch that.
It was I threw it by the exit if anyone scooped it up, but I know
I would have scooped it up if you'd thrown it away, so... Boop. We found this out there.
Interesting.
Yeah. I'm done.
Thank you, Mr. X. We'll get that data to you tonight.
Very well.
I'm not even reaching for the button anymore.
Don't bother. Get auto-offs now.
Yeah.
Well, contact the aliens, I guess?
Cool.
Oh, this is a good sign. He's double-faced.
Call them on you. The comms.
Hello? Valen, Valeria, are you busy at the moment?
Somewhat.
Oh. Would it be better to call back another time?
You have already called.
Do you know anything that you might be able to help us with regards to phase shifting technology?
I will ask.
Thank you.
Are you still there?
Yes.
A phased energy directed weapon?
No, we have reason to believe there is a potentially hostile enemy force that is out of phase with our own existence, but still linked to our planet. I'm trying to think of the best way to describe this, but they're mostly out of phase, but every so often we see a shimmer of their existence and pick up that they're there.
What?
We were doing some searching and we kept on seeing structures for a brief moment, and then Gamer picked up like enemy. They were registered as enemy signals on his scanning device, and we have reason to believe, based on some information we have, that we're dealing with a hostile alien force that exists in another, out of phase with us, but has the ability to...
Oh shit, he's done it. What do you mean out of phase?
They're in another dimension, which is
The only thing we're aware of that can be placed out of phase with an existing plane of existence would be nadion particles.
okay. Is there something I can make to detect nadion particles?
Or to disrupt the whatever.
I mean, both would be handy.
Well, nadions are a particle and therefore can be detected. So, yes.
Okay, so I'm guessing you wouldn't know how to. Do you know how to build a nadion detector, or what type of?
I would be loath to give such technology to your primitive, savage child race. It could be dangerous.
Oh, I see.
More dangerous than a whole city cracking apart and maybe being taken.
Potentially.
Is there anything that's nadion particles are very similar to?
Or mistaken for?
Yeah, closely resemble or mistaken for.
Mesons. Certain types of negatively charged neutrino.
Do we have ways of detecting
Oh,
those?
I've got no idea.
Why do you want to detect nadion particles?
Because we want to find these out of phase creatures.
Well, nadion weaponry can be disrupted with large amounts of radiation.
Which is probably why we're seeing the city out in the desert.
City in the desert? Cold rocks. I know your geography.
And this is the alien. Well, maybe city is that too strong a word, or
I don't
stronghold? Maybe.
Fortification, at least.
Yes, out in a place that actually has a certain amount of radiation. So maybe that's why we can detect them at all, is because they've decided to build it in a place that has. Oh, of course, that might make sense. If they're essentially on another dimension that's like our planet, right? They would have built the fortress at their end where there isn't any radiation, not realizing that in the equivalent on our end there is, until they already.
Or they built it there because it has the potential to cross over easier for them.
Well, that could be true too, because that might be a thing. It helps keep them shift into our.
And not a lot of people go out that way anymore.
Of course, all they need to do is create a radiation spike, and that would be enough to tear down the barrier basically completely, and allow them to possibly get through.
It's a lot of speculating. But if there's nothing you guys can suggest us to use, we'll leave you to what you're doing. Sorry to interrupt you.
Certainly, if you can have a more clear idea of what you want, perhaps we could help you more in time.
Sorry, we're still trying to figure this out. That's why we were hoping you could help, but we'll leave you to it. Also, good to hear from you. Hope you're doing well.
Thank you.
Send our regards to your sister.
Thank you. Yes, quite.
Bye.
Goodbye.
I don't think there's much we can do. Like, we can go scout out these places, but without knowing what we're looking for,
But we do know that radiation now.
Yep. But we can't do anything with that.
No.
So we can wait it out till tonight, hand over the documentation to Mr. X. Is there anything else that we need to do? I mean, we can't really fight much crimes during the day. Because if we've got nothing better to do, might get some rounds in the danger room.
But we should all decontaminate from the radiation first.
You mean just have a shower?
I guess, yeah.
Slave, do we have a place that can...
We're in the other base, so...
Oh, we're at the other base.
Yeah. We do have a shower here, but it's up through the... You gotta go through the... through the train to the...
Yep.
So the showers are in the...
In the
the
plastic
other
bathroom,
end,
there's a shower there.
No. Yeah. Well, we've got to do that anyway, so... To get back into the...
to your one as well, so yeah.
Yeah, just go to the subway and catch the subway over to the...
Yeah, you can do that.
I'm out of costume though.
Okay. You can do that.
And go to the base.
Righto, yep.
And I don't know if the others are following or not.
Well, for now.
Okay, so what is your plan once you've had a shower to do with the rest of your day?
Well, I wanted to spend a couple of hours in the flight room. And then head over to the deck. Because I mean, it wouldn't have hit lunchtime yet, have we?
But the trip out there and back, you're probably on lunchtime, yeah?
Well, then I'll cheat over to the deck. Then it's
Okay.
lunchtime. I'm going to your work, so
Well, I can't come along because
No.
otherwise it'll be kind of obvious that I'm not sick.
that's why
Cough.
that's why I took a personal day. You don't say you're sick. If you take a personal day,
What's a personal day? What is that?
if you have to go to the bank, if you have to go to the doctor, you don't have to be sick to see a doctor.
Wait, what?
If you've got any concerns,
Oh, okay.
but
Personal day.
if you take it as a personal day, it's
This is an American thing, obviously.
The clouds rolling in. Gets darker because of the thick cloud cover that's just sort of like edging over the city.
I might leave you to it. I might see if I can find out anything more on these two people that King Kamehameha's after.
no. If you need to use anything on the base, just talk to Slave. He'll help.
Okay, I was going to just check the newspapers on the microfiche at the library. I mean, at least you've got your computer's got access to old newspaper data.
No,
No,
Slave.
don't ask.
Have you got current today's paper?
Yes, Master, of course I do.
Oh, I was going to give you some
I
money
don't
and
have
get us
today's
you to-
paper, so you get fucked.
Because the paper gets dropped off downstairs, and then I get it up here.
Because I was going to. So he was actually going to go. Oh, get a copy of the free press while you're at Lyle's. But
Right, I'll head to Lyle's.
Okay, what are you doing?
I'm going to head to the public library and start going through newspapers that's got anything to do with
What
the.
information do you
Was
want?
it anything that's related to the? I mean, if it's King Kamehameha, that's great. But anything that's related to the, was it the Adequate 6 or whatever they were called?
Good 6.
I think you've already got the information dossiers on them.
Well, we do, but just in case there's any mention that can narrow it, like if those people are mentioned in news articles. that might help me narrow down even more, like...
You don't find anything beyond what you've already got,
Okay.
sort of thing.
Yeah.
Chief, break everything?
I'm going to be nosing around the spirit world until tonight. Trying. I know you said it's difficult to find specific places because it's different. So just trying to find what might be some of those points in the city, and just looking at Radon Canyon as a whole. I don't know.
Radon Canyon's a big mess in the spirit world, so.
And it could just be the radiation.
Okay, Gamer, you show up at the thing in the place.
Awesome. Go and go and see the desk. I'll go up and see Lyle.
Okay, yep. Hero of the people, Zed Maguru.
Entrepreneur Lyle.
Yes, please. You do me too little credit.
How's it going?
Better. You?
Oh, just flat
Sorry
out.
I couldn't make your thing.
It's alright. Just come over to go downstairs, see who's all playing at the moment.
Surprisingly, very few people.
Yeah, there's a few more gamers of turning up. A few more emails from others that are here early. It's going to be a big event.
Yes, it is.
You don't need anything from me from it, or
Well, I mean, you should...
apart from playing?
I mean, surely that would be sufficient.
I hope so. I don't think there's anything else I need to catch up. Just thought I'd come and see you, catch up with you.
Well, thank you.
No,
I understand that young Miss Morgan is interviewing all and sundry to do with the thing.
yes, I believe so.
You. I swear the weather needs to make up its mind what it wants
Yeah,
to
I
do.
don't know, just, the storm just sort of rolled in. I might go downstairs, see who's in there, see if they want a game.
Very well.
I'll come down if you got nothing to do. Come down with anything to do.
Oh no, I still have to catch up on all of the business that happened while I was incarcerated.
Alright, catch you
You're
later.
alright, you seem a bit peaky.
Oh, just having the house almost blowing up and almost dying a few times. It sort of starts to drain on you after a while. Anyway, I'll leave you to it.
Certainly. Are you still coming tomorrow?
Yes. Yes. I haven't been able to find out about Alice yet, so
Oh, never mind. I'm sure it's fine.
I'll go downstairs.
Okay.
No one there.
Well, it's lunchtime on a Tuesday.
I thought some of the gamers that are just rolling in there, they don't work in the city.
It's lunchtime on a Tuesday.
Yeah. Alright, then I'll
They're probably eating.
I'm there. What? Eating at the computers.
No. I mean... So, Soviet, you finish up at the library. Were you going to do anything else?
We're not smart enough to get any. Use good start of a sentence to get any books on like particle physics or anything in relation to radiation and start going through that. It would be over her head. I imagine.
Yeah, probably.
Because like you can't just get high school version because they don't deal with that type of shit. It's one of those things you got to start off with the basics and then work your way and spend like fucking 4 years getting there before you start to understand it. Don't have a newspaper.
Oh, yeah, I've got Wednesdays, but not Tuesdays.
Yeah. What other things have we got on? She wants to do something to help. Something in regards to stopping crimes, but it's like
Even just like stealth patrol, just for emergencies.
I mean, that might be what it is. If it comes down to it, it'll just be like
just wander around.
just wander around and basically, yeah,
You
keep an
haven't
ear
brought-
out, keep an eye out.
You haven't brought that up with the game yet, have you?
She's going on patrol, no.
That sort of stuff. Because then
And she's not going to do it anywhere near work because
she didn't take personal day.
doesn't know what that is. She's Russian.
She knows now.
So you could give me an intelligence check if you want to do something. No, I'm like, you guys don't do anything, and then like you try and do stuff, and I'm like, oh, you can't do this right now.
Yeah.
And I know that's on me. So, you know, I'm aware of that. Like, I'm aware of
Unfortunately,
the hypocrisy of that.
unfortunately, I only rolled a 3, so that's a total of 5.
Hell, sorry, really?
I'm not spending a hero point to reroll onto something like that. When I've already got 1 hero point. So.
Well, no, I'm sorry, it's just not enough. 5.
Endless emergency patrol it is.
Yeah, it's quite, the northern part of the city is like very cloudy. There's like flurries of rain and even some like flakes of snow. What clouds are like very rolling. We're over the northern section of town. And it pretty much just sort of stays there. Just
Yeah.
like the northern part.
Over the Lamadrome, or
I mean, that is in the northern part of town, so by definition, yes.
Actually, she might head to Truman High.
Okay. Yeah, that's up north, yep.
Yeah.
Well, you'll be happy it's darker and cold there.
Seeing if she can find. So where's his real name? Tim Turner.
Okay. So you head on up to Truman High and you walk around the school looking for someone.
Yeah. No, I mean, we don't have any information on what he looks like without the get up. But
so eventually
he's a
one of
fairly
the teachers
tall,
will just come
muscular.
up to you and be like, "Excuse me, miss, you can't just be walking around this school."
Is it a male or a female teacher?
It's a male teacher.
How tall and well built is he?
Pretty.
I spiked the football team while you're there.
No! I spiked to the back of the knee, Tanya. Like Nancy Kerrigan stuff. No. Oh, excuse me. Are you Mr. Turner?
Who's asking? And you can't be here.
Was there some place we can talk then? If you are Mr. Turner? Please? That's a 16 on the die. Do I need to add numbers?
Persuasion.
Boobalicious.
Boobalicious. I have a 14 in Boobalicious.
I mean, it's not up there with gun
gun
listening.
Look, what do you want? I'll escort you to the parking lot.
I've reason to believe you're in danger.
And what are you, some kind of kook? Some kind of crackpot?
you're familiar with the name King Kamehameha, right?
King Kamehameha.
See, I can tell from that.
Look, I put that life behind me. You're talking to the wrong person.
But then but you just said you put that life behind you.
I'm not that man anymore.
Yeah, but does
I'm
he
an honest
realize
citizen
that?
now. Well, resident.
Does he realize that?
King Kamehameha's gone.
No, he's been taking your former teammates.
Don't you know not to believe the newspapers?
You saying your former teammates haven't been taken?
I don't stay in contact with them. That part of my life is gone. It is dead to me, sir.
It's clearly ma'am. Sorry, I couldn't resist.
Lightning cracks between the clouds.
Look, I'm just telling you this to help you out. Like, you might have put this behind you, but he's
Clouds
going...
appear to be getting closer, like they're sort of funneling down towards the school, but you may not be able to notice that deep in your conversation.
I'll take that, because I'm, like, trying to convince him. It's like, there's... Your other teammates have... Yes, distracted Chiquita. Another one!
Oh, I'm not going to say no.
I can pass it to him.
No. Thank you. Stealing from him again.
Do I bring 2?
See, if I'd brought 2, it would be just like, no, all for Homer.
Look, you put that life behind you, but I don't think he sees it that way. He's been going around capturing or doing who knows what with your former teammates. Whether you care or not, he's coming for you.
I don't work at a science anything. I got nothing to tie that life. I'm just a football thing. I just teach football.
Yeah, from your perspective.
He's
You
gonna
should
capture
know
us all
better
the-
than anybody when heroes make enemies. Those enemies don't let these things go. Persuasion. That's 27.
Maybe he'll take the whole football team at the same time.
But that's not me getting any attractiveness.
Look, I'm going to tell you the same thing I told that DMV guy. I put that life behind me. I'm a law-abiding citizen now. There's nothing special about me at all. Anyway, who are you? What kind of crazy crackpot are you?
I'm Svetlana Sevenaya Ivanova.
Who?
Anthony smiles, but on the side.
Why would I ever need to know that?
You asked who I was.
Oh, what I mean is, why are you bothering me about this?
Because I want to help. Is there something so unusual about one person wanting to help another because they put things together reading the newspapers? Because I used to work at one?
Listen, I'll tell you for the last time. I have nothing to do with that anymore. King Kamehameha wouldn't come all the way down here just to get one feed up, useless old gym teacher. Clouds, timing.
Yes. I look up.
Surfboard, cloud, King Kamehameha.
You were saying?
What? He casts his arm and tiki torches fly down in the square around the car park, creating a barrier of flame between them. So, like, cutting off retreat from the car park. Help, gamer. Help, no. Okay, fuck you.
Yeah. Up. Gamer. Skinwalker.
I'll snap out of my trance.
I'm at
Just
Truman
something I
High
can do.
with one of the last members of the Adequate 6. King Kamehameha is attacking us. We're in the car park. You need to hurry.
Well, I don't know how to surf.
But I do.
Run to the pods.
Pineapple. Boom! car flies into the earth explosion.
Certainly got his theme.
Why are you
going on.
topless?
No, under her
Oh,
outfit. It's her outfit. I should.
oh, good idea. Bare chest, chef, coach whistle. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.